Hey everybody, Bandicoot Commando here and welcome back to God of War 2. Last time, when we tried to make our way to the Blade of Olympus to get our power back, Zeus struck. Literally struck. Zeus was the one who weakened Kratos and set the Colossus of Rhodes to kill him. Mostly because he believes Kratos plans on wanting to conquer and rule Olympus, even though that is not exactly what Kratos plans, and ends up killing him. During his death, and as he's being dragged off to Hades, Gaia, or Gaia, depending on how you want to pronounce it, Gaia, the Mother Earth, was able to get a hold of Kratos and tell him what to do and how to get revenge on Zeus. Kratos then fought his way out of Hades, and a little bit of help from Gaia finds a Pegasus to use to make his way to go on his journey to the Sisters of Fate. We took a small stop detour here by mistake, and one of Gia's Titan friends, as I'll call him, has our Pegasus trapped, and so today we're gonna just make our way around and get that. Oh, it's a Minotaur. It's been a while since we've dealt with these guys. Keep in mind, you don't have magic, so can't really do anything special to defend yourself from most of these enemies. And much like with the last God of War, killing certain enemies will give you either health or magic, depending on the enemy. So with Minotaurs, they give you health when you use your special attack kill on them. There we go. Open that up. We're gonna need a lot of red orbs for what's coming. Do that, and that is to help you get back over there. So let's continue making our way through. Oh, it's snowy outside. Looks like we're not going back anytime soon. Okay, you, get off this. What am I doing? I can destroy the scaffolding. Oh, it doesn't kill him, though. Come here. Yeah, some spicy blades of chaos. Okay, so let's go on up. Go up and see what that bird is doing. We know Zeus is associated with eagles, so maybe it has to do something with Zeus, perhaps? Who knows? It certainly looks like an eagle.
God of War, you live. I no longer walk with the gods. Who has placed you in this torment? Zeus. My only crime was helping mankind.
when I took the fires of Olympus to the mortals, Zeus considered it a betrayal. As punishment, he made me mortal and condemned me to be savagely consumed every day by this cursed bird. And then, with the fall of night, I am healed. How long have I been here? How long have I suffered this curse? I truly do not know.
Well, it must be nighttime, seeing how you're healing up.
Please, Ghost of Sparta, release me from my torment.
Well,
I must burn the fires of Olympus. It is the only way. Kill me, Kratos. Kill me.
one of the few people who actually wants to die. This is Prometheus. And as Prometheus explained, Prometheus was a titan that was one of the few titans that actually aided the Olympians during the Titan War. So anyway, Prometheus cannot die until he lands into the fire here, so we'll have to come back and fix that later. Anyway, back to explaining about Prometheus. So after he assisted with the Titan War on the Olympian side, Zeus allowed him to be in Olympus and be like, hey, you get some nice privileges and treatment and stuff like that. But it wasn't until Prometheus saw how humankind was struggling, and decided to bring a little bit of something called fire. The fire of Olympus, in order to help mankind, to help their chances of survival. However, Zeus saw this as an act of betrayal, since he honestly did not want humans to know the secret to fires and whatnot. And so, as punishment, Zeus would have Prometheus chained to a rock and have an eagle forever tear at him, but would heal up the next day and the cycle begins anew. So yeah, it's a bit of a sad fate for someone who was only trying to help. But it's mostly to show that the gods really, in this game and in the original myths, much like with Kratos saying that the gods are petty, they kind of are. I mean, there were some genuinely helpful gods, and even the more petty gods could be helpful if they felt like it. But half the time, half of the Greek myths, it's just a case of them being all like, hey, can you do this for me? I'm too lazy to do it myself, sort of thing. Another Gorgon eye. Let's see, is it this way? Yeah, it's this way that we need to go, but if you had a keen eye, such as mine, actually, this is where you're supposed to go. The other way takes you somewhere, but I don't want to go that way yet. So let's go through here first. Man, And heal up. Also, forgot to mention, pushing the pause button will bring up your inventory and upgrading. I don't have enough orbs to upgrade my blades or chaos. Or Athena, blades of Athena. This is for items, your Gorgon eyes, your Phoenix feathers, which will increase our magic, but we haven't found any yet. Cyclops' eyes are for something else. We found one of the urns of power, and now I take that back. You have to find all 6 of them in the game, I believe. We still got Poseidon's Triton, and we don't know what these items are just yet. And status, and moves, and other things like that. Yeah, so we have the Urn of the Gorgons, the Urn of Olympus, the Urn of Prometheus, the Urn of the Fates, and the Urn of Poseidon. So let's go. I'll remember how to open that. I've opened it like once or twice on different playthroughs. Boop-a-doo. Must be chilly in those caves. Uh-oh. It's a Gorgon. They're very quick, and they do that. Keep rolling. If you do get turned into stone, you can just wiggle out of it to escape. Come here. There we go. Oh no! Try not to get turned into stone while you're in the air, because if you get turned into stone while you're still in the air, Kratos will instantly shatter the moment he hits the ground. Harpies? Well, you got to see that demonstration of what I just warned you about. I tried to warn you, people. I warned you, harpies. Don't get turned into stone. It's always good to get enemies to accidentally attack and kill one another. Alright. Too bad we can't use any of these heads. Okay, I think that's the last of them. Okay, I say that and there. Okay, now that's the last of them. Oh boy. Our big Titan lug. Typhon. He's got something in his eye. Oh, he's gonna blow. Okay. Typhon, if I recall correctly, was actually something else. I don't think he was a Titan. Like, I'd have to do my proper research again, because I didn't actually take a moment to research on this guy. He takes more traits after one of the wind gods and wind titans, to be honest, but I don't think Typhon was really like that. But you know what? Just to teach the history lesson and mythology lesson. Oh, where is my... There's my phone. I guess if I'm going to be doing these things without having the internet ruin my video recording, because apparently it does that. Let's see. Typhon. Well, other than being like the name of a cyclone used for, yeah, a tropical cyclone to, you know, form hurricanes, but that's not what I want. Where is it? Is he really not on here? Maybe I should type in mythology. Well, it's giving me different typhoon names, at least. Much like with hurricane. Ah, here it is. Typhon, or typhoon. I hope I'm reading this right. Because there is a bit of confusion with it, apparently. Yeah, this might be a different typhoon. This is Typhon. Typhoon, I think, wasn't actually... Unless the game is getting it wrong, I am sorry I'm taking so long. Let me keep going real quick. Get off of me. These harpies are just going to get in the way and try to do everything in their power to make sure you die. Oopsie. Whoopsie. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, let's restart and try again. Oh yeah, it is. I was mispronouncing it. This is Typhon. I was just mispronouncing it as Typhoon, even though it is pronounced Typhon. Typhon is a titan, even though I believe, as I was trying to explain, he's actually just a monster. But just to explain, Typhon or Typhonus, he was the son of Gaia and Tartarus and was a deadly monster. He is known as the father of all monsters. His wife was Echidna, and she was the mother of all monsters. Basically, Typhon and his wife Echidna birthed all known Greek monsters of different kinds. Typhon had attempted to destroy Zeus at the behest of Gaia because Zeus had imprisoned the Titans. Typhon overcomes Zeus in their first battle and tears out his skin. However, Hermes recovers the skin and restores them to Zeus. The struggle between the two created massive earthquakes and tsunamis. That's where we get Typhon from, at least. Typhon was finally defeated by Zeus, who traps him underneath Mount Etna. From there, he was, of course, also father of hot, dangerous storm winds, which, like I said, Typhon. With many of the monsters they've made being the Hydra, Cerberus, Chimeras, Sphinxes, you name it. Yeah, it even says so right here. Typhon is not a Titan, but a different class of creature. So, yeah, he is not a Titan in all being. And Fred Tattyscore does his voice. He's just merely a monster that Gia gave birth to long after the Titans. So, yeah. Okay, now that I got all that out of the way, I knew something felt off when I was trying to figure out this guy's deal, because I'm like, he's not a Titan, he's a monster, so I had to make sure I was looking at it right. And there, I'm safe. What's weird is that his winds are cold, even though being called Typhoon, his winds would actually be warm and hot. Because again, tropical storms. Get away from me, you little pest. Oh, let me tell you, Typhoon, we've died. Again. I gotta stop calling him Typhoon. It's pronounced Typhon, I believe. Okay, yeah, we can't reach that. Can't get near his eye. Yeah, do that if you're having a bit of trouble trying to get around. Get away from me, you harpies. What have I ever done? Well, I've killed a lot of your kin, but still, it doesn't warrant trying to screw me over as I try to make my way through here and avoid dying to a very angry, ravaged Titan monster. Yeah, that's what I'm going to call him, a Titan monster, because technically he's just a monster in the original myths.
Out of my sight.
I'm sorry, big guy, but I need your help, actually. And you're gonna help me whenever you like it or not, because Gaia says so. Gaia says so. Would you dare disobey Gaia? Who is your mother, I should point out? Huh? What? What did we witness the first time? Well, we got Typhon's Bane. Oh yeah, so hold L2 and then press square to fire the arrows. Oh, I gotta take care of these pests. So, think of it as in Zeus's bolt from the last game, except we're not throwing thunderbolts. We're just simply shooting arrows made out of magical wind. And speaking of arrows of magical wind, Alright, let's go this way. 'Cause we can find some interesting things this way. One of these interesting things involves this fire. Toss enemies into it. If you feed it enough times, well, you'll get a nice reward. As you can see, there are blocks of ice with some goodies. But we need to get this fire hot enough to melt those blocks of ice. And there. We pretty much warmed up the place. And your reward for doing that is some nice red chests that give you quite a lot of orbs. Yes, I know. And in here, a phoenix feather. Remember my old saying from the previous game, an eye and a feather makes the world better. You're still blowing your hot air? Hey! Hey! Oh yeah? Takes 2 arrows to kill these guys. You can destroy these rocks to get some more red orbs out of it. Well, goodbye, Typhon. Thanks for your donation. Thanks for the generous donation. I will use it well against the cause against Zeus. I think he tried to say something, but I couldn't hear him. I think I'll stop here, too. So, that'll do for this episode of God of War 2. Join me next time as the Hand of the Cavern. As with the power of Typhon's Bane, we use that to help Prometheus and help him die. So, that is it. And I will see you guys next time.